Hello friends, and welcome to my kitchen. A couple months ago I made a vlog, and in that vlog I had a small cooking segment where I cooked a Zelda Breath of the Wild meal in real life to celebrate the release of Tears of the Kingdom, and a lot of you guys seem to like that, so I decided this week I would do a little bit something different and bring you a cooking video. Now bear with me, am I an expert? No, absolutely not. Do I actually ever have any clue what I'm doing at any point in life? Also no. Mostly, but I thought it would be a fun, chaotic time, and I've always been curious about what video game foods taste in real life. Today I wanted to make some recipes from one of the most famous cozy games of all time, Stardew Valley. I have chosen 3 very famous recipes from the game, and those are the Seafoam Pudding, the Pink Cake, and the Farmer's Lunch. I looked at the actual in-game ingredients for these dishes, and then just kind of put my own little twist on the recipe to make them more IRL friendly, I guess. I'm really excited to see how they turn out. Let's get cooking. Okay. I'm gonna start with the pink cake because it's the one that is gonna take the longest in the oven, and I wanna make sure that it's cold so that I can decorate it. This recipe actually caught my attention because it's not any cake, it's a melon cake. So the in-game ingredients are melon, wheat flour, eggs, and sugar. Now those ingredients alone are not enough to make a cake in real life. You need at least some butter in there, so these are the ingredients that I'm gonna use. 100 grams of margarine, half a cup of melon juice, 1 cup of sugar, a cup and a half of flour, and 2 eggs. The hardest part about this recipe was, I think, the fact that it has melon in it. You don't usually find melon in cakes. For this recipe, instead of using milk, I'm gonna be using melon juice. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is make the melon juice. I'm gonna take the skin off of the melon. Don't judge my knife using skills. Oh, by the way, they didn't have melons, so I'm using cantaloupe. In Venezuela, we call this melons, so. Forgot to preheat the oven. Don't forget to preheat your oven if you're gonna make this. All right. Oh no. Ah, it's so pleasing when it says the exact number. Hell yeah. I'm gonna mix the butter with the sugar first until it's creamy. That's fine. I only have this handheld whisk, so hopefully that'll work. Oh. Oh god. Why is this so aggressive? Okay. There we go. There we go. It's supposed to be creamy, but I think this is as good as we're gonna get. Now I'm gonna add the flour and the juice slowly. Maybe it would have been better if I didn't use that crazy whisk. I'm also gonna add a little bit of food coloring because I want it to be a little bit pink on the inside too. I'm gonna use a small mold for this. I'll put it below what size this is. It's just a tiny mold. And don't forget to grease your mold, by the way. I'm gonna fill that like a little bit over halfway through. Just because I want it to be a tall cake. Though I might regret that later when it spills all over my oven, but remember, I'm the expert. Madre, ¿y por cuánto tiempo?
Metes como 30 minutos.
Charity, gracias. Shh, you didn't see anything. Bye. Good luck. The crime scene. Yeah, well, I mean, stuck a little bit, but I got this funfetti hot pink frosting. One thing about me, I hate frosting, so I don't know how this is gonna taste. Also, it looks kind of concerning. And also, pink cake has candy hearts on top. For some reason, this is the only thing I could find, but I'm gonna put these on top. Hope it's not going to melt off. It has some crumbs in the frosting now. There's only so much we can do, you know what I mean? Change it to a different plate. Come on, cake. There we go. Don't look at my crusty coffee maker, okay? Just don't do it. The hearts are huge on it. Oh my god, that turned out so cute! Okay, moving on to the second recipe. I'm going to start with the Seafoam Pudding. This recipe caught my attention because of its green color. In-game, the ingredients for this pudding are flounder, midnight carp, and squid ink. Now, I'm not about to get any squid ink. And midnight carp, what even is that? Is that even a real fish? Anyway, for this recipe, I'm gonna use my grandma's cookbook. She has a very good tuna mousse in there that I've tried before and it's really delicious. So I thought, what if I make something like that? So what I'm gonna be using for this recipe is a piece of flounder. I'm gonna be using vegan mayo because it's the one that I had at home, salt to taste, and a piece of onion. And I'm also just gonna be using green food coloring because ain't nobody got time to find some squid ink. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook the flounder and try to make sure that I cook it so that it's quite dry, because that consistency is going to help with the pudding. What if I do that thing that they do on TikTok? Oh! I'm gonna cut the onion, but I'm not gonna cook it because I don't care. And also I think that's what the recipe said. Did I check the recipe? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna eyeball this. I also don't know where the lid for this is, so. I'm gonna add green food coloring. Oh, I think that was too much. Whoa, what a mess, dude. What am I doing? This is the only thing I have that is kind of similar to the one in the video game. So green. Okay, last but not least is the farmer's lunch. I chose this one because it's very popular but also looks very easy. The in-game ingredients are an omelette, which you can make with egg and milk, and parsnips. And for this one, I'm just gonna use the exact same ingredients that you see in the game. But also, obviously, you know, add some salt. So I'm gonna roast some parsnips and make an egg omelette with milk. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the parsnips in the oven because I feel like those are gonna take quite a long time to roast in there. So I'm just gonna wash them real well and hope for the best. I've never cooked parsnips before, so generous amount of oil on them. Oh, that might have been too much actually. Some salt, some pepper, some smoked paprika, and garlic powder. Because you can never go wrong with some garlic in there. So I'm gonna rub them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna rub those parsnips real good. I'm so sorry. While that's in the oven, I'm gonna whisk a couple eggs with some milk. I'm gonna use soy milk because it's creamier. Just a little bit though. I think it might have been too much. Raw egg with milk. Delicious. Look at my tiny spatula. Look at it. These are ready. Oh yeah. Alright, 3 hours of cooking later and I finished. I really want to try the results, so let's do that. This is how the pudding turned out. The pudding. I'm gonna try it. Although I think it would be better with a cracker, but let me get a cracker. That's really good. Wow. Maybe it needs a little more salt actually. 4 out of 5. That was really good. Okay, now I really want to try the farmer's lunch. I saw in some of the pictures that it looks like it's just a salad on the side, but I feel like it would be weird to have a salad next to the egg. I don't know. That's just me. I'm gonna try to get a bite with everything in it. I don't think I've ever eaten parsnips before. Parsnips are sweet? What? Pretty good. Kind of weird combination, but... Well, the egg is cold now because it's been sitting there for some time while I was finishing with the parsnips and stuff, so I'm still eating it. But I'll give that a... If it was hot, probably a 4 out of 5. That was pretty good. Now, last but not least, the pink cake. So cute. It is not exactly the same as like the picture, but let me get a little piece. Look at it. It's so pink on the inside too. That turned out really nice. I'm gonna try it. That was a 5 out of 5. I'm not even a sweets person. This is good. The melon flavor is very, very subtle though. Okay, let me put it away. I would say that was a success. Let me know what you thought of this style of video. I had a lot of fun making it. And if you want me to make any particular food from any game, let me know in the comments. I will be happy to try it. And if you made it this far, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps my channel. And as always, remember to take care of yourself, have some rest, have some water, and I'll see you in the next video.